What's up guys, Joey here, back with another cooking episode. In this episode, can I make Gordon Ramsay's Beef Wellington? Let's find out. Let's get right into it. I'm your how-to king. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon so you're notified when I make new videos.
First things first, we gotta season our beef. Put a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic powder. Make sure to season everywhere. A little trick after that, when you're done, you can roll your beef on your cutting board and grab all that seasoning. Once you've done that, take a pan, put it on the highest heat or almost the highest heat. Add a little bit of olive oil and let's get ready to sear our beef. We know when the pan is ready because the oil started to smoke up. Once you've done that, put in your beef, put in a little bit of rosemary, some crushed garlic, add in a little bit of butter, and now gently turn your beef over and try to get every side nice and seared. Put a little bit more butter. Don't be afraid to take the butter or sear the beef. Get every side you can. That rosemary and that garlic is going to add a nice, delicious taste to your Gordon Ramsay style Beef Wellington. Also guys, I just want you to know that everything that I learned on YouTube. I am not in any way a professional chef. Again guys, don't be afraid to flip over your beef and get every single side nice and evenly seared. Turn it around, sear the top, sear the bottom, and all the sides. Once you've done that, set it aside and let's get ready for the next step.
Alright, first step complete. Next step, I'm gonna make the dough. I'm gonna show you guys how I get the dough ready. And then we're gonna put in some prosciutto, some grounded mushrooms with a little nut mix happening. And then we're gonna wrap that up. I'm gonna show all you guys how that's done. And I'm gonna put that in the fridge until I'm ready to cook it. And I'm gonna add some potatoes and some asparagus, whatever I come up with. Stay tuned.
Alright, in this case, I went to the store and I tried to get some puff pastry. Accidentally got some pizza dough, but it ended up working out. Add a little bit of flour on your prep area. Put your dough on the table and start flattening it out as thin as you can. Once you've done that, let it sit and we're gonna move on to the next step. Alright, we gotta prep the inside of that Beef Wellington. Grab some mushrooms, some hazelnuts, throw that in a food processor, try to get that thin, consistent coating. And once we're done that, we're gonna process it, and we're gonna throw it in a pan, and we're gonna try to dry it out. Set your pan to medium heat. The point of doing this here is to get rid of all the humidity in your mushrooms and in your hazelnuts. So try to get an even cook. Don't cook it too much, but just enough to get it dried up. Saran wrap your cutting board, try to get an even spread. Let's get ready to put that prosciutto. Take your prosciutto, evenly spread it out on your saran wrap. Try to get an even coat. And use your beef to size it up to see that you have enough or too much. Put the beef in the middle. There we go, fits perfectly. I almost forgot to tell you guys that you need to cover your beef with some Dijon. Just take your blended mushrooms and your blended hazelnuts, evenly spread it over the prosciutto. Then set your Beef Wellington in the middle. This part is a little tricky. Keep that tight saran wrap around your Beef Wellington at all times. You better take your time here to get it just right. There we go. This is a little bit of a repetitive process. Take that saran wrap, put it back on your cutting board, then set your dough on top of your saran wrap. Carefully place your Beef Wellington over the dough and the same process. Keep the saran wrap tight at all times. Cut off any excess dough. Wrap it like a little nice gift. Again in the saran wrap. Squeeze the sides. There we go, beautiful. Put that in the fridge for at least 1 hour. To go along with my Beef Wellington, I'm gonna get some mashed potatoes. I'm just gonna add in some asparagus. Then I'm gonna steam them. Here we go. Just take the yellow of the egg and gently brush it all around your Beef Wellington. Then take a knife and add a little cool design to it. Just like this.
Alright, all we gotta do now is put this in the oven, and that's it. We're gonna get some veggies, some potatoes, asparagus, a little bit of sauce, and we'll see what it looks like.
Alright, our Beef Wellington looks like a nice golden nugget, if you ask me. It's actually really hard to cut through this dough because again, I used the wrong kind of dough, but it still tasted great, so it's not too bad. I also noticed that it wasn't as cooked as I would like it, so I just put it back in the oven for another 15 minutes, and then it came out just like I like it. Now we plate our food. It looks awesome.
Alright guys, Gordon Ramsay's Beef Wellington was a hit. Be sure to use the right dough. That's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm your how-to king. Peace.
No, the oven thing.
The oven thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot about the oven thing. The oven thing is not 200 for 35 minutes. It's actually 350 for 45 minutes, depending on how rare you want the steak. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm your how-to king.
Peace.
Peace.